pagan. Almost savage, isn't it?
Well, tell me more of your experiences.
Since I've met you, I'm a little bit ashamed of my experiences.
Have you had a lot of women in your life?
I'd rather not talk about other women just now.
I'd have liked you better if you'd said it was none of my business.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would. I want a man who's my master, who isn't afraid of anybody in the world, who'd shoot the first man that looked at me.
You'd have been crazy about Al Capone.
You think you're kidding?
Lane, you need a darn good spanking.
What I need is someone to give me a good thrashing. I'd follow him around like a dog on a leash.
Let's change the subject. Do you know that caviar is nothing but fish eggs?
You know that's the tentacles of an octopus you're eating? Oh, Father.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, dear?
I want you to meet a friend of mine, Mr. Bailey. He's what's known as the right guy.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Talbot.
Thank you.
You're wearing the wrong kind of a button, Mr. Talbot. Davis hasn't a chance.
Well, heaven help this city if Smith's elected. We'll have a wide open town.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear.
As long as you have cities, you're bound to have vice in them. And you can't control human nature by putting in a new mayor.
But Clem Davis is a conservative, my dear sir.
The only difference between a liberal and a conservative man is that a liberal recognizes the existence of vice and controls it, while a conservative just turns his back and pretends that it doesn't exist.
Well, you seem to be well informed on city politics. What is your business?
Insurance.
Indeed. How is the insurance business?
Well, I'm in a peculiar kind of insurance. The tougher the times, the better my business. I'm a bail bondsman. I get people out of jail. You have a fine daughter, Mr. Talbot.
Quite so. Quite so. A very fine girl. But she has a little too much,
Imagination?
imagination. That's it. She has a little too much imagination. She has an underworld mania. She's very fond of underworld pictures, always reading detective stories. I sometimes think if she hadn't lived in a splendid environment, she might have been inclined to match her wits with the law. That is, just for the thrill of it, you understand.
You know, there are a lot of people like that. In these big department stores, you'd be surprised how many people of fine families come in and take things for the sheer joy of getting away with something.
Well, is there nothing that can be done about it?
Well, I did know of a society woman whose husband had a charge account in every one of the stores. Whenever she stole anything, why, they just charged it against his account.
A very clever solution.
I have a cigar.
Thank you.
A tuba down in Cuba makes them for me.
Indeed? Shall we have a drink?
Thanks, I don't care if I do.
What's the matter, Bill? Why don't you sit down? You look jittery.
Me?
You were coming over last night. What happened?
Oh, I've been trying to get over for a week, Ruby, but something always turns up.
Busy as a bee, huh?
Yeah. Busy as a bee.
Gathering honey.
Miss Ruby, you ready to sign the payroll?
Put it on the desk, Jessica.
What's good for sunburn?
Vinegar.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Elaine Talbot? I hear she's as dark as Jessica.
How do you always know my business?
Because you always brag to your friends, and your friends are my friends.
Swell friends I've got.
I'm probably your best one. If I tell you something about this Talbot girl, you'll only say I'm nasty.
I don't want to know anything about her.
Rather find out for yourself, eh?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
You're not really going for this girl, are you, Bill?
Well, I'm afraid I'm a little bit stuck, Ruby.
Well, you'll get over it.
Well, don't say I didn't tell you.
Don't let her make a fool of you, Bill.
Did you ever know a woman who made a fool of me?
Bring it back later, Jessica. This is funny. Me telling you not to let anybody make a fool of you. And I'm the fool for still being in love with you. I remember when you said you'd spoil me for all other men. And I laughed to myself. Now I'm laughing at myself. Because you have.
Ruby, I'll admit this girl's got me down. She's different. Unusual. I don't want to lie to you or go behind your back. That's why I'm telling you. But nobody could ever take your place with me. You know that. Why, if you were dying and needed blood for a transfusion, I'd be the first one to give it.
So the only way we can get together is to have a blood transfusion, hmm?
Now, this has been a swell visit. Don't get nasty and spoil it.
Why don't you snap out of it, Bill, and take me to a show?
I can't. I'm going to Alua over to Elaine's house.
Is that what they call it in society?
Alua is a feast in Hawaii. Elaine's father is the vice president of the Honolulu Pineapple Company and owns a plantation over there.
And I remember when you thought a hamburger sandwich was a banquet, and you called a dinner a feed.
If you could forget like you can remember, we could be swell friends.
I wish I could forget all the nice things about you. And remember only the mean things you've done to me. But I can't. I can only remember the grand things about you.
You've outgrown me, Ruby. You know, people do outgrow each other just like they do clothes.
That's true, Bill. And it usually begins with the hat.
Bye.
Bye.
All your cares, a foolish fancy